Going on, guys? Crypto Chris back with another cryptocurrency update video. In this video I'm going to be covering BTC. I'm also going to be covering XRP, as a lot of people are wondering what is happening with the current price action. I'm going to be talking about where I think we can be bottoming out and what will be the upside targets. Same with BTC, I'm going to be covering BTC in the shorter term and also on the longer term time frames. But before I jump in this video, guys, I just want to bring your attention quickly to my Telegram page. If you want to keep up to date with all my trades and analysis, cryptocurrency news, everything that I'm thinking of, everything that I'm trading, etc, etc, the only place to find it is on my Telegram. The link is in the description. Go and give me a follow on my Telegram. So I'm going to jump in this video with BTC. So people inside the Telegram will know this chart that I've posted a few days ago. As mentioned, BTC has been moving inside this very tight range since we dropped in it round about on the 20th of May. As you can see, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. And as you can see, each bounce has been getting less and less, which in my opinion is showing that a big move is incoming. We're starting to see volume about to drop. We're starting to see volatility about to drop. We're not longer getting these huge intraday swings that we have been used to over the past few days since dropping inside this range. And what we currently have is BTC is moving, has formed a range within a range. So again, so we have this falling channel again. It has been respected many times, so that's why I give it some credibility at the moment. As you see, we broke up, found resistance, come back down to the bottom of the channel, found support, again to the top, resistance, again support, again resistance, and again we respected it here. So I was kind of expecting a bounce within this region, as this was historical support, guys, since we dropped inside this range. Again, as you can see, a strong bounce, strong bounce, strong bounce here, a strong bounce, strong bounce, and again anticipated some action. So as soon as we came back down into this region, a lot of people getting very bearish. Then we had the Bank of America news posted, and we got a small dump. And best believe I said a lot of regular retail traders will be using this Bank of America news thing. This is so bullish for bullish for price. That's it. We're going back up to the moon. We're going back to 50k, 40k, etc. And again, I said usually when we see news like this, the big players that wells are very much anticipating this news. So as you can see, all that happened is that we came back down. We tested this previous zone here again. If I flip over to the hourly, you're going to kind of see exactly why price came to exactly where it was. So again, we had the Bank of America news come up here. Where did price get rejected? Again, if I drag this all across, previous support, broke under. Again, support we broke under, and again we have tested that resistance and currently broke under. And interestingly enough, it looks like price is forming some kind of head and shoulders pattern here on the hourly. However, like I say with any patterns, it's best not to jump ahead of the pattern before it's actually played out. Again, we can see we've got the left shoulder, the head, potentially the right shoulder here. And we have the neckline resistance located within this region here. So I'm expecting if we do lose this region around about 31,147, we could see price test the actual bottom of the range here again, where we have a load of liquidity within this region here. However, if we start taking out these two shoulders here, then again this local pattern would be invalidated. But like I say, looking at crypto, looking at the coins, it's always best to flip over to the longer time frames to actually see what's going on. So this week, if we do close below this level here, round about 34.24, if we get a close bound, again look at this, we found support every time on the week. We've closed above this level on the weekly. It's held and held until this week. It looks like we finally broke under. So if we do close below on this weekly, it would not surprise me if we get some type of reversal the following week and eventually get rejected and test the bottom of this very, very, very strong support. Again, we had so many wicks come in this region again with prices bounce. If we do lose this region, it's very hard to see not price tests the previous all-time high, which is about 20k. As don't forget, look at this move. We had this move so quickly happen. So again, we had the parabolic move taking us from 20k to 29k. There wasn't much resistance on the weekly. Literally pretty much went up week after week. No resistance formed, so it means on the way down there's not much support formed on the way down. So if we do get a close below this level, it would not surprise me we hit that 20k. But like I've been saying to people inside the Telegram group, hitting 20k won't be as bad. It's not the end of crypto. Best believe if you could take it back to March 2020, again, we had this rise up, people were getting very bullish, then we had this huge drop off in price. Again, we saw BTC drop 50% in one day, and best believe at this point, I remember everyone was like, get out of crypto, it's a scam, take your money out of exchanges, it's going to all end, crypto's going to zero. But best believe all that happened here is if you bought here, you would have been rewarded handsomely very time. I believe if we do get this drop to 20k, a lot of the traders that got in late into crypto around about towards the end of last year, they'll all be running in panic, losing money. A lot of people that even bought up here 60k, if they see this drop to 20k, would panic. Many people. But best believe altcoins and crypto and Bitcoin, this will be a very good buying opportunity, and best believe I'm expecting to see a huge bounce if we do touch this level. Again, it does not have to happen, nothing is guaranteed in crypto. I'm just giving you my opinion on what could happen based on the technicals on what kind of price action is currently telling me. As far as I know, it looks for this week, if we do close below 34k, then this would be very bearish in price, guys. It doesn't take a genius to work this out. Again, this is hold as weekly support. Again, if we lose this support, it will flip resistance. We're going to have a test up here to 34k. Again, if we have to take this up to here, so again, it would not surprise me if we get a bearish close here, and then we get a test up to around about the 34k. Again, all this means that this channel will get tested. We could get like something happen like this, a fake out. Again, this will trap many people, and then again we find the bottom here. Again, this could be something that could be playing out here. Like I said, I expect if we do close below this level, this level get retested to see if this acts as resistance, or we can reclaim this level. So this is kind of what I'm expecting to happen. So if I draw this a bit more, my apologies, if I draw this a bit more higher up to take in the wick here. So again, it makes total sense to me that we could get a test up to this level around about the 34k level. Again, around about the 34k level, so it would be the test of the top of the channel. However, like I said, if we do break above this channel, test it, holds as new support, then I believe eventually we should get a test up round about to the 35k, which is the round about the mid range. Again, a break above this, again we're going to be taking the top of the range. This range has tested many traders' patience, and I mean, don't forget what we was used to here. If I take it back on the daily, so what were people used to here? Again, we had to buy, and eventually got rewarded. But again, people are struggling within this range because people haven't got the patience to wait to hit the top of the range or hit the bottom of the range to initiate trade. And what's happening? People are taking trades in the middle of the channel, in the middle of the ranges, and we're getting all this choppy action that is currently chopping a lot of people out of the market. So these are my thoughts of what I believe is happening currently with BTC. Flipping over to XRP, again very similar. So we had this double top here. Again, so we had this double top here around about 74 cents. So price went here again in December. Best believe people were panicking at this level. when in theory this was the best time to buy XRP last year, because we saw that absolutely parabolic rise. So no one wanted to buy here, but best believe everybody was trying to buy in this region. I did mention multiple times in the Telegram groups. Look, we have not seen XRP above $1 in over 2 or 3 years. Please consider taking profit. And all that happened is that the whales were grabbing liquidity. Again, we had this huge weekly wick up to almost $2. Again, this was the first sign that the bears were starting to take over control of the market, as we saw this huge wick. Again, this is very bearish. This means that the sellers were starting to take charge of the market. Again, we came back down, and where did price again find some type of support? Again, at the top of this range here that we had back in November, that it's been tested. Again, we've held as support, and this week we have filled under. Again, I have tracked this within the Telegram group, guys. This was the level I was looking to see if price would break. Again, I believe we could be something similar to what BTC's done. We lose this level around about 62 cents. We have a weekly close. Again, we test it to see if it acts as weekly resistance, and eventually I believe we could come back down to around about 40 cents. Again, look at this region here. Again, this held a support before. We had one last touch of this region before we absolutely rocketed to the upside and took out these previous highs. So in my opinion, around about the 42 cents is very strong support, where I believe this will be a good trade to take. Round about, get the retest, rejection, take the short up here, buy down here. So again, we're going to sell out resistance, buy at support, again test here, and if we do get a follow through, again if we do get rejected here, this will be a great short, to in my opinion, to test around about the 30 cents. Again, this was a huge level of resistance, again for September 2019 all the way to November 2020. This held as resistance. Again, so as soon as we broke this level, guys, this was very significant. So again, this is a huge area of significance, where again, if we do come back down to this, or best believe I'm going to be looking to buy at this level, as this will be high time frame support in this region. Again, I mentioned this time and time again, as BTC has a lot of dominance over the rest of the market, all this move is always subject to BTC doing something similar. If BTC all of a sudden turns bullish, again, this whole downside bias, buying here at 42 cents, buying at 30 cents, we validated. If we do reclaim this again, we break through this, come back to the support again, this will make for a good long position. Again, it's all about having a plan, guys, and planning ahead of what price action is doing. It's about waiting for your criteria to be met to initiate the trade, and then you execute the trade upon meeting your plan and meeting the criteria of your plan, guys. This helps you stay disciplined, and trading the plan helps keep your emotions in check, guys. Like I said, this has been very emotionally draining on many traders, this choppy range, especially as we've had less volatility within this region. Again, this has been very hard. I mean, we've had a few scalp opportunities here, but at the moment, the past few days, there's been very little trading opportunity. I mean, considering to do a low risk, high reward setup. So this is what I believe could be happening with XRP. Longer term, you know, guys, I'm always bullish on crypto, as I have been over the past few years and the past bear market. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you want to see more videos like this, consider joining the Telegram page, guys. It's totally free, and the link is in the description. Give me a like, leave me a comment, let me know if you enjoyed the video and what you'd like to see in my next video, guys. So Crypto Chris, over and out.